Hi, my name is Rosa Pascarella. I'm 24 years old and I am a proud member of Gilda's Club Chicago. I just wanted to say a few words about the stories flying around about Gilda's Club changing her name and just kind of get the truth, my experience out there, etc. I was born a year before Gilda Radner died, so I probably did not ever see her on TV. I don't have any memory of her death. But I do have access to the internet. I've got a good brain. I've got books. I've got family members and friends who are alive when she was. And I have complete access to figuring out who she is. So dropping the name of the club because younger people don't know who she is anymore is kind of a faulty excuse. You're dealing with a generation of Yelpers. These college kids probably don't go out to eat without checking to see that the place that they're going has at least 3 stars. So naturally, they're going to look into a place that has something as serious as cancer care. My story starts about a year ago with Gilda's Club. In the fall of 2011, I moved from Texas, where I was living with my family, to Chicago. And my mom had been diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer in May of 2007, and so it was something that we had been dealing with for a long time. It was something we were living with rather than, suffering under. So they were very keen on me moving to Chicago and starting a life on my own, which I get. I was too old to be living at home. But I got up to Chicago and I had heard about Gilda's Club, but I thought at first it was just for people who had cancer. So I was like, well, that sucks that I don't have cancer. But then I read up and realized that it's for everyone. It's for anyone whose lives have been touched by cancer, which today is pretty much everyone. So I signed up and I started going to family support meetings, and it's no medical thing. It's not psychiatrical. It's just you sitting in a group of people whose loved ones have cancer, whether they're caregivers, whether they're hundreds of miles away. It's a place that we can all come and say, wow, this really sucks. And where we can spill and get life off our chests in the crazy world that is living with cancer and not feel guilty about throwing that all up and putting it on the plate, metaphorically. And I think to this day it's one of the things that I'm most proud of, one of the best decisions I've made as an adult, because it was something that I did. My parents didn't say you should go there. Something I actively sought out, a place that I know I would need to just talk, because I had a loved one who was sick. And the people that I've met in my family support group are amazing. I don't get to go every week now just because of work and life, but if I don't go, I will either write and say, hey, I'm sick this week, don't want to come in, or people will write and call me. And that's the great thing. You are so loved by these people who are brought together by this horrible, really crappy situation. And I can fairly say that if I didn't have Gilda's Club in my life, I probably would not have made it through this year by myself in Chicago as well as I have. And it's an amazing organization. They look out for you. They care about you. They know you by name. And it's because it was Gilda's vision. These clubs were all made after she passed, but as her wish. So there's a piece of Gilda in every club. It's something she wanted for the world that she didn't feel that she had exactly when she was alive. And so personally, I am beyond proud of Gilda's Club Chicago for coming out and stating that they have no intentions of changing their name, because to me, a young, stupid person who had no idea who Gilda Radner was, although I do because I have access to finding that out, I know who Gilda Radner is, and I thank her every day for what she gave me. And I don't think that there's any reason in the world to take that wonderful, wonderful woman's name off of those doors.